You know that feeling, right? Staring down a really complex problem, feeling completely and utterly stuck? Well, what if I told you there's a reliable path to get to a truly creative solution? If you've ever needed that breakthrough moment, this one's for you.
We have all been there. I mean, staring at that blank page, you know you need a brilliant idea, but you have no clue where to even begin. It can feel like you're just hitting a wall. So how do you actually build that bridge from problem to, aha, solution?
Well, here's the great news. The secret isn't some crazy flash of genius or one giant impossible leap. Nope, it's actually a structured process. The best way to think about it is like a two-step dance, a deliberate move between two very different but equally important ways of thinking.
And these two modes are the real engine of creativity, divergent and convergent thinking. Let's break these down, because really understanding how and when to use each one, that's the key to unlocking this whole thing. Okay, first up, we've got divergent thinking. I want you to picture your mind just expanding outwards, exploring every single possible path. The goal here is super simple. Generate as many options as you possibly can. At this stage, it's all about quantity over quality. You have to silence that inner critic, suspend all judgment, and just let the ideas flow.
And then you've got its partner, convergent thinking. This is the total opposite. So once you have that huge list of possibilities, your mind needs to narrow back in. Here, the goal is to analyze, to judge, and to refine those options to find the single best way forward. This is where you get to be logical, critical, and totally systematic.
And check this out. These aren't just techniques, they are completely different mindsets. Divergent thinking is all about generating options. It's free-flowing, unstructured, with a yes-and kind of attitude. The outcome? A massive list of possibilities. Convergent thinking, on the other hand, is about making decisions. It's logical, it's structured, and it's asking, okay, which one is actually the best? The goal here is a single actionable plan. They are two different tools for two very different jobs.
So how do we actually put this into practice? You always start with phase one, go broad. This is where you intentionally flip on your divergent thinking switch and just open the floodgates to new ideas.
Let's use a simple, relatable example to make this super clear. Imagine you and your team are trying to solve this problem. How can we improve the morning commute in our city?
So in this divergent phase, you'd pull out tools like brainstorming or mind mapping. You'd be asking those wild what-if questions. What if cars could fly? What if the workday started at noon? You'd question every assumption, like why does everyone even need to commute in the first place? That might lead to ideas like neighborhood work hubs. The golden rule here is simple. There are no bad ideas. Seriously, everything from teleportation pods to just better bike lanes, it all goes up on the board.
All right, once you've got that huge, sprawling list of ideas, from teleportation to bike lanes, it's time to switch gears. You can't build everything. You have to enter phase two and start narrowing things down. It's time to converge.
And this isn't just about randomly picking your favorite idea. No, there's a clear process. First, you group similar ideas together. Put flying cars and personal drones in the same bucket. Second, you define your criteria for success. What does best even mean? Is it the cheapest, the one with the biggest impact, the easiest to get done? Third, you systematically score your ideas against those criteria. And finally, you select the winner.
So let's go back to our commute problem. After we rank all our wild ideas, we might find that, yeah, flying cars are way too expensive and not going to happen in the next 5 years. But that idea of neighborhood work hubs, it scores off the charts on impact, feasibility, and cost effectiveness. And just like that, you have a concrete, super promising solution to start developing.
What this whole thing gives you is a creative toolkit. It turns creativity from some mysterious art into a reliable science. It isn't magic, it's a method. So, if you remember one thing from all of this, let it be this. The key isn't to be good at one or the other. The real magic is in the sequence. You have to think divergently, then convergently. And this is so important because if you try to do both at once, if you're judging your ideas while you're trying to create them, you'll just shut down innovation before it even has a chance. By consciously separating these two phases, you give your wildest ideas the room they need to breathe, and then you give the very best of them a practical path to actually become a reality.
So, now you've got the framework, a simple two-step dance that can take you from a blank page to a real, actionable plan. And it works for any challenge, big or small. The only question left is, what problem are you going to solve first?